It follows on appropriately. The world's gone mad. A terrifying story from the world of AI last week, artificial intelligence, where we learned that, quote, an artificial intelligence AI model created by OpenAI, the owner of ChatGPT, disobeyed human orders and refused to shut off, according to researchers. The O3 model was described as the smartest and most capable to date and was observed tampering with computer code meant to ensure its automatic shutdown, which certainly sounds like the script of a classic Hollywood horror movie. Indeed, speaking of Hollywood, the casting couch may well be a thing of the past now that AI can simply take any photo, type in a script, and hey presto, you've got more actors to choose from than a Beverly Hills waitresses convention.
You type in a script, choose an actor, and Mirage... I'm sorry.
And wouldn't somebody who had, say, 30 perms before in their life be well aware of this rule? I just feel like women, they have minds and they have souls as well as just hearts.
Right now, John, the stock trades over the counter at 10 cents a share. And by the way, John, our analysts indicate it could go a heck of a lot higher than that.
Take your pick, Hollywood. Still, there will always be a market for the really talented big-name Hollywood stars like Alec Baldwin. Surely he's not just a puppet on a digital string, is he?
And you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are.
Oh dear, maybe I spoke too soon. Other famous actors, such as the star of Breaking Bad, explained why the slogan "Make America Great Again" is, wait for it, of course it is, racist.
Just ask yourself from an African-American experience, when was it ever great in America for the African-American? When was it great?
And here's Kevin Bacon's actress wife. I guess she's only 1 degree of separation from him. His wife explaining how Trump is taking away all her right to vote.
I'm finding myself pretty scared about a lot of things, scared about losing my rights as a woman.
And for other celebrities, Elon Musk remains the hate figure du jour. Here's old Irish fogey Bob Geldof.
I'm the richest ever human being in the history of the world. On the 1st of February 2025, declared war on the weakest, poorest, most vulnerable people on our planet. They are...
Yes, Geldof of Band-Aid fame delivered a particularly expletive-laden rant the other day. I've spared you the worst of it because Elon Musk has cut some of the billions of dollars of US aid going to absolute utter nonsense, like a cash for a transgender opera in Colombia. Still, on a lighter note, those who proclaim that woke is now dead obviously haven't flown Air Canada recently.
We are doing the first ever, now let me get that one straight because a few letters have been added to this one, 2S LGBTQIA+ flight ever in Canada. I do identify with the progress flag. There's something in there that represents me as well. So it was a bit of joy having the opportunity to do this flight today.
Yes, the ever-expanding alphabet soup of gender fluidity, LSG. I guess it's good to know that Air Canada pilots and staff are so relaxed and confident about their air safety provisions that they can afford to spend their time focusing on the sexual preferences of their staff.
Pour célébrer l'inclusion à la diversité, nous sommes heureux d'annoncer que le vol d'aujourd'hui
features our very first all 2S LGBTQIA+ crew.
The safety and the well-being of all the passengers on board rests in our hands.
Mais oui, bien sûr, it is June, and June is Pride Month. Since launching that event, Air Canada reportedly had to shut off replies on the Twitter post, presumably due to the frenzied backlash against this nonsensical wokeness. Maybe they should have checked with Target first. Target in America used to have this massive range of LGBTQ fashion stuff every single June, throughout June, even for, in fact, especially for children, but not this year. Target has rediscovered the American nuclear family and the wokerati are not impressed.
Happy Pride Month. In my Target that used to have the Pride section, it's now all USA. Yay. It's an American summer. Except for tourism, because tourism's down because no one wants to come here. USA, woo! And honestly, my dad serves in the military, and I'd love to be really proud of this nation, but it's hard to be proud of it under Donald Trump.
Target, well done. Still, the world of woke knows no limits, and there's nothing they are not prepared to trash to advance their, what I call, neo-Marxist agenda. Above all, our precious language. Have a listen to the nonsense being spouted by this woman.
Here's a list of words to help you decolonize your summer. First, stop saying picnic. Picnic originated from pick a N-word. The word picnic originated in the 1700s, but gained popularity once people enjoyed lynching Black people and spreading a nice charcuterie board along the trees as people were being lynched.
Pick an N-word. This is complete and utter drivel and can easily be debunked. According to History Today, picnic is a French word, first and foremost, pique-a-nique, which derives probably from picking at small objects, and first appears in a burlesque French satirical piece in 1649. The term became anglicised after the French Revolution and acquired a certain decadent je ne sais quoi with paintings like Manet's Déjeuner sur l'herbe, where a naked woman and a scantily clad female bather share a picnic by the River Seine just outside Paris with two fully dressed young dandies in a woodland glade. Quite the picnic indeed. Now, I advise you to please keep using the word picnic however you are dining à l'extérieur, and don't let the wokerati put you off. Mind you, it's unlikely that Edouard Manet or any of his imprecious mates would recognise the city of love any longer. Yes, there were looting and riots in Paris this week following a victorious football match, but likely fuelled in part by out-of-control immigration that's made many European cities virtually unrecognisable. The violence saw over 5,000 police deployed, 2 people killed, hundreds injured. Emmanuel Macron, the president of France, who made a fool of himself last week when his wife decided to slap him coming out of an aeroplane, hope it wasn't an Air Canada one, this week decided to declare and recognise a Palestinian state. Oh, mais oui, Macron. Donald Trump's ambassador to Israel, the brilliant Mick Huckabee, had a much better idea.
If France is really so determined to see a Palestinian state, I've got a suggestion for them. Carve out a piece of the French Riviera and create a Palestinian state. They're welcome to do that, but they're not welcome to impose that kind of pressure on a sovereign nation.
Brilliant. Mind you, Palestine may as well be in France or Alaska for that matter, as far as these kids, American kids, the product of 12 years of modern American education, are concerned.
What country is Alaska in?
That's the tricky question. I don't know that one.
Yeah. Just think of a country, if you had to guess a country.
Mississippi?
Yes. You know what country was invaded in the Iraq War? It's like in the Middle East.
What country was invaded in the Iraq War?
You have to go to history and think of countries.
If I knew these were going to be history questions, I would have walked away. I don't know history. I guess in the Middle East. What's the
I guess Iraq?
What was invaded during the Iraq War? Not Iraq.
All right, so what
was it Iraq?
I don't know. You tell me. I'm asking you.
Turk? That's like the deli meat? I don't know.
Wait, was it Iraq? Mind you, those girls are young Einsteins compared to many of the kids in American schools, according to this young woman who has quit teaching in disgust and who spoke out this week.
We should all be scared. Every last one of us should be scared. These kids cannot read. They cannot write. There is no type of comprehension skills, no type of critical thinking. They cannot do anything on their own. The amount of kids that are going to come into these schools and they cannot read, they cannot write, they cannot do anything without AI. we should be scared. We should really be scared.
Without AI. If it weren't so tragic, it would almost be comical, as this spoof ad for Harvard made clear.
Ever wish your child was a full-blown liberal idiot, desperate to turn them into a Jew-hating extremist who'd rather burn a flag than think for themselves? Well, Harvard University has the answer. For the low, low price of $500,000, we'll transform your kid into the kind of zealot who sets bags of fire in the street, screaming about whatever CNN's whining about today. Our elite program guarantees they'll swap reason for rage and facts for feelings, faster than you can say protest permit. But wait, there's more. Our tuition doesn't cover the essentials. Blue hair dye, nose piercings, and a weak, flaccid body are sold separately. And don't forget parents, you'll be footing the bill for these. Plus financially supporting your adult child for the rest of their life.
Harvard University is not liable for arrests, property damage, or your kid's newfound hatred of you. Consult your bank account before enrolling.
Ah yes, the wonders of a modern education. We truly do live in a world gone mad.